Coffee. Coffee with Tim Black.
Yesterday, Standing Rock Reservation, there were peaceful protesters. We're talking about water protectors who were just exercising their rights to protest on their own freaking land. These private security firms sicked dogs on these people and pepper sprayed them. We cannot sit back and just let this happen without raising as much of a fuss and making as much noise as possible and supporting those people down there. I've already sent my $25. I need you all to do the same. We need to support our brothers and sisters in the Dakotas fighting against these corporations. Little information, little background. A friend of mine, Alan Smithy on Facebook, not Facebook, Twitter. Follow him at Actual Flaticus. All right? I was talking with my friends Matthew Bateo, Alexandra Tomei, Michael Salomon in our group on Twitter, and he posted the financial information regarding the companies that have invested in this pipeline. It's by a company called what's the name of that company? It's a really generic name for a very horrible company. Energy Transfer Partners. Energy Transfer Partners. Now, Energy Transfer Partners is the company, or I would say the umbrella really, for the building of the pipeline. The companies that fund the building of this pipeline are mostly banks. We're talking big banks. We're talking about Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, ING, Morgan Stanley, and Citibank. So when you're wondering why you're not hearing about this on mainstream media, that's the reason. That's the reason. And do you know the politicians that are funded by these banks? Let's just say 95% of them. 95% of politicians are funded by these banks. That's why this deal is being done. That's why they don't care what you have to say, my brothers and sisters, because they're in the pocket of the banks, and the banks want this. We're talking about your Hillary Clintons and your Cory Bookers. You're talking about your Debbie Wasserman Schultzes. They're funded by these banks to make that pipeline go through, guys. That's why it's happening. We should be more than just appalled and pissed off. We should be willing to do something about this. Every one of us got to chip in. Every one of us. What was beautiful about yesterday is that the people, the water defenders, they stood up. They stood up and they did what they had to do to protect their land and protect the water. Water is life. Hashtag water is life. That's what they did. We're talking about people from not just from these reservations, not just tribal people, but we're talking about people from all over the country and all over the USA and all over Canada came down there to support. People from Washington State, from Iowa, from Dakotas, of course, but across the pond pretty much. So we're all coming together in support of this. So please get the word out. Now you're a little bit more informed. But yes, a number of people. I counted 6 people based on reports. 6 people were bitten by dogs and over 30 people were pepper sprayed. 1 woman was bitten and had to be hospitalized. The Democracy Now! Was there on the scene. They did an excellent job of reporting this. If you want to see a video, I recommend going to Democracy Now!'s webpage and you'll be able to find actual footage when the dogs were released. $3.8 billion deal here, guys. But $3.8 billion is a lot of money, but you know what? You can't drink it. You can't drink the money, dummies. You can't drink the freaking money. You can only drink water. No water, no oxygen. No oxygen, you die. You be the richest guy with the best car, dead. What a bunch of freaking idiots. All right. I'm Tim Black. I wanted to have a good weekend, but it's unfortunate that the world keeps on being full of crap.
Coffee with Tim Black.